Yo, what's good? It's your boy Prince Kambai. Welcome to another episode of the GetRealShow. It's been a minute, okay? It's been a minute. Maybe not to you, but to me. It's been too long. Today's topic is quite interesting, okay? We're asking everyone, how important is it for the next generation to not send our kids to school, but actually invest in their talents? Now, I know that sounds crazy, like, well, no school, but no. Like, really think about this, guys. How important is it for our parents or future generation parents to, like, invest in the kids' talents rather than sending them to a place where they're not going to invest in their actual skills? So, we're going to find out what everyone has to say. I have Perpetua and Melody in the studio. And yeah, man. We're here with Melody and Perpetua. And the topic today, guys, is, as I said, quite a juicy one. Like, it's quite, mind-boggling. It's, you gotta really, like, talk about it to understand what we're actually talking about over here. We're asking everyone, is it important for our future generation parents to invest in the kids' talents rather to send them to a actual school? You know what I mean? So, yeah, what do you guys think about that?
For me, it's very important. Because I know for a fact African parents like to force kids to do something they don't even want to do, something they're not even
something
they'll make you go and study law. You don't even know what the hell you're doing, but just to make your parents happy, you will study.
You have
law.
to waste your time.
That's why we have a lot of people that went and actually have degrees in law or whatever or business, but then they end up being DJs.
Yep.
Or end up as actresses or policemen. It's like, what the hell? So it's really important for me but for me, you can tell when your child is really small what your child is like
capable of doing.
Because you see some kids, they like breaking woods, they like making things at like
very
young
creative.
age. So
definitely.
you as a parent, you should be like, no, I'm setting this child to do you understand? Exactly. And gain more knowledge.
Like, I'm not knocking down the actual education system. Like, sure, you're gonna be a doctor, you wanna be a lawyer, you want go. There's routes for those stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like there's enough routes for the ones that don't want to do those things. You know what I mean? Like, for creative, you have to wait until. Like,
after you're making your own decisions.
Until maybe matric, after matric.
And then you go and
then maybe you forced it to do something else, and then only you can focus on your own thing. And that's a problem because
the outside life, when we go into the outside life and we start looking for jobs and they tell us, oh, we need 5 years experience or 3 years experience, when you could have had gotten that experience when you were
in
younger,
high school.
do you understand?
True.
So you've been doing it, but now you just got out of school, they're telling you need 3 years experience. Give me the job so I can have experience. So it's really important for parents to actually
invest
but
in
not at the same time, not every child can show their talent at a young age. They'll be like, okay, we need to see what this person is capable. That's why I think they bring the whole everyone needs to go to school and do English, math, everyone.
You see, now what I'm trying to say is because I feel like the educational system can improve. I feel like that should have maybe been because the education system improve and
it's getting better.
It's getting better. But it's not catering for everyone. It's not catering for the ones that don't want to be a scientist, that don't want to be a lawyer or whatever. That. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like there's enough. Like, when I remember in school, we got art maybe once a week. You know what I mean? Once a week, you got
and then PE once a week.
You got PE once a week. You got swimming once a week.
And then,
whereas these kids that want to excel in that, and school is already a lot. Now you're expecting them to find other places to enhance those talents where I feel like they're paying enough money at schools already where they can invest in things like
I'm majoring in sports.
I want to major in sports.
Someone,
like a place. And you know what the tell sign is? I feel like we're a third world country on this side, right? We're a third world country. And a country like America, I know they're going through the most right now, but when it comes to everything, they're a first world country. And if you look at their educational system, they invest in talents very, very young.
I was just about to say something.
They like from high school, you can already be a prospect where they see like, this guy can be someone.
No
you
wonder
can
they grow up very fast at a very early
You know what I mean?
age. Like 18.
That's just one example. That's not. I'm not saying their education system.
No, but that's just
But like
it's
that's
a
just one
reality. Like,
example.
just
It is a
look.
thing.
That's just one example. If they invest young, look what happens. You know how many high school cats from America make it to be like amazing people in life, where they can earn money in different things just from
Like I would.
high schools being more vigilant with their talents rather than
Specifically.
you know what I mean? And they'll say no, you can do your talents, but your grades must be up. So it's like it's like a balance. You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
They
not
don't
just
know that one can live with that.
You're not just focusing
don't think
on
it's
school
on school period.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
feel
true.
like that's where we, first of all, African parents need to open our minds. Where, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just doctor, lawyer,
Specifically
engineer.
those.
It's not just.
Do you remember
it's not
with the topic we had a couple of episodes ago with the whole Black Lives thing? So we mentioned how Africans are behind, not because we willingly want to be behind, but because we've been set back like that.
Yeah.
My thing is, if African parents could actually invest in their kids, Africa would be a better place. And that's just the reality, because then you would be focusing on what you're good at. Example, if it's minerals that you're good at, then you're going to gain more skill, gain more knowledge on that, get tools or whatever, and you're going to focus on that.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we could
And
all,
you know your talent.
do you understand? And you go into that and you focus on Africa
that.
would be a better place than making kids want to do law or
I
want
know
to be a
that.
doctor.
Just
You're
be-
not a
Yeah.
doctor.
You know what I mean?
Because for
Like,
me, I
the
knew.
status quo. They
knew.
want to be that status. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna,
Exactly,
I'm not gonna say,
it's
like,
the
it's
truth.
amazing. It's amazing to see a black doctor, a black
Yeah,
lawyer.
but
Yeah.
not all of us
Like,
are
not
meant to
all
be
of us
doctors.
are
That's
meant to be
exactly.
that. You know what I mean?
Like I said, it's like me as well. Like I knew that I was gonna be a performer since 4 years. I would
same.
perform in front of my parents,
Yeah.
wearing probably like my mom's dress or something, pretending to be like her.
And African
If I
parents
only
don't like that.
Okay, mine did support.
Yeah.
But then if I only started, if they started already, if they notice it. They
From
notice
them,
it
yeah.
and they're like, we need to do something about it.
About
We need
this,
to stop those kids show when you're
Those-
child.
yeah.
Growing up, right now, I would have been on another level.
Exactly.
But it's just like the arts thing is just like, what can you do with that? Can you live with that?
Yeah.
Being an artist.
Crazy,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
They
what they-
always
they
ask
always
questions.
ask
It's
you,
always
you know,
like that.
yeah,
It's always
can
like
you-
that. It's like,
And
can
the
you
worst
live
part
with that?
is-
That
and
is.
the worst part is these parents have already lived their lives.
Yeah.
Let your kids now live their life, because
But I
when you
understand.
go-
I understand the whole fear of not wanting. Sorry about that. I understand the whole thing of like not wanting your kids to like
fail.
fall into to a certain trap or fail, and like you want them a guaranteed success.
Yeah.
almost. You know what I mean? You want them a guaranteed, and like some parents like they really stern on it. They're like,
Yeah.
you're not going to do anything else.
This,
Like,
because
if
they
you
fail
even
it.
decide to do
Probably
anything,
because
I'm not
they
gonna pay the
fail.
school
I'm
fees.
cutting you off
Yeah,
completely.
exactly.
And
That's
then they
That's why you stand up for yourself.
That is very true.
You start going find a job and do the things that needs to be
Yeah, but not a lot of people are as brave
Yeah, I
as you. You know what I mean? Like to
Yeah.
go to another country and do all that stuff. Like it takes a lot. But what I'm trying to say is, the education system here can definitely improve in other aspects instead of just math,
Strictly
literacy,
things.
and like
Not strictly thing, but like
the
being an
mandate,
accountant.
No, especially in the universities, bro. Like here, there's no form in art like investments. Like there's hardly. Like it's
because
not,
Africans don't
like,
take that
like,
serious,
you know what I mean?
and it
There's-
shows.
Yep.
There's hardly. They're not just art. You know what I
Because
mean?
they
There's-
failed it,
and-
they want us to do it.
Because
You know, because probably for example, some parents will force it because they failed to do so.
Yeah.
So they're putting all the pressure
Some
on
parents,
you.
if they didn't get where they wanted to be in life, they make sure their child
Gets there.
I mean,
and
like
over.
there's no harm in that. But
No,
like,
there is harm in it because you're not allowing your child to live.
there's no harm in wanting better
Better.
for your child.
Okay.
There's no harm in wanting better for your child, but obviously the way you enforce it is like obviously like
Let
that's-
them do what they
let
want to
them
do
do
and
what they
support
wanna
them.
do. Yeah,
and
exactly.
support them as a
So,
yeah.
Because imagine your parents are finally going to die. Honestly, they're going to die, and then you're going to be the one left with them.
That's what I always told my parents.
You understand? You're going
You
to
guys
die.
are gonna eventually, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be stuck.
I'll be
with
60 years old and be like, I'm in this place because my parents
blaming
put me here.
your parents.
Do you
And you don't want to do
understand?
that. You don't want to do like, and it takes a big person to realize. Yeah, no, 100%. So like,
Yeah.
I feel like more the younger generations coming up, like the parents.
We should do better.
They should definitely
Yeah.
do better.
do better. Like I feel like our parents, they're already long. They in their
Yeah.
ways, you know what I mean? Like is who they are. But the younger generation coming
But
up.
now it's coming, it's gonna be like more understandable.
More
because they
understanding.
experienced it.
Exactly.
So it's just a thing of we should just like do better, as in not force them to do anything, but like enhance them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
support
Because
it.
they don't see
Support
things
them
that
with
we
it.
see at the young.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like people
Definitely.
see things like if a certain person is
No,
good at
yeah,
something. You know what I
that's
mean?
what
You
it's
know,
more like,
exactly. You know.
And it doesn't mean you neglect your normal education.
still do
need to
it.
read. You still need
You
to
can
know
still-
maths.
yeah.
You definitely
still need to know.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
I'm not saying disregard the actual educational system, because you do learn.
You do need to
certain
learn
things.
math.
You do need
Yeah.
to learn how to count. You do need to learn.
Exactly,
Like, come on, like, there's certain
You can't be
things-
illiterate.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. There's certain things you can't run from.
Yeah.
There's certain things you can't run from. School does teach you things that you can't run from. The whole socializing, all that stuff. Like, cool, that's all nice and well. But when it comes to it, how many kids felt bad because they're not good at chemicals, or they're not good at reading or remembering? No, remembering. Not even. It's not even. It's a whole thing about remembering. Just because they're not good at remembering.
that was me. Honestly, I
because
won't
they're
even
not
lie.
good at remembering
Yeah.
a certain thing in a certain time. Now they apparently dumb and everything.
Yeah, that was
like,
me.
that's not cool.
I won't even lie. That was
because
literally me.
That's
Like,
so much anxiety on a person. Like
Yeah.
you're in a room,
Yeah.
you like they're mocking you. There's so much to that. Like not everyone can cope in that circumstances,
Yeah.
but put them in a normal space where they'll give it to you like that. You know?
for me,
but you get judged on something where I feel like it's not fair. It's not.
do you understand? Because it's not.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not for
another
you.
topic
Like
again.
with me, I know. In class, I would be dumb as hell when it comes to most of the classes, maths.
Yeah.
Dololo, I'm dumb as hell.
Yeah.
But put me in an English class or an arts class
Yeah.
when it comes to oral presentations, I will ace it
You
because
know?
that's what I'm good at. You know.
You know?
So yeah, man, guys, man.
Yeah,
There's
no.
something important I want to say, but because I was cut off, I don't remember.
It's okay. It's
Fine.
okay.
It will come back to me.
It'll
though.
come back.
It's okay,
Yeah.
it's okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I feel like that's the main thing. Just not putting people in a box. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like specifically, you going this direction because
Yeah.
you're my child.
Yeah.
no,
Not letting your child fly.
You know what I mean? Let them explore, because
Let them fly.
if you see the ones that do like prosper in life and shit, they
had
do
it
shit from a
open.
young age.
And they had it
They're
open
Like if
to anything.
people admire people like this is typical examples because they're celebrities, but they made it. You know, like Serena Williams' name and whatnot. If her dad was not open to be like, you can play tennis, let's invest in this dad.
Yeah.
If her dad didn't think like that,
Exactly.
she would have just been a very
I
good
don't know.
person that plays tennis, a good
home.
player that plays tennis. That's all she would have been. She wouldn't have been able to
Exactly. That's very true.
Go
showcase
yeah.
their talent in a world kind of stage. You know what I mean? So like,
Wow.
that's a big way to look at it. Like, just looking at certain points, like, nah, bro, like, if you have a talent, if you have a
Show it, express it.
express it. Don't
True.
tell them no.
Yeah.
Do this now.
Let them do
African
it.
parents. Oh yes, that's
Yo,
what I was
especially-
saying.
I mean, let's not just say African.
Majority African.
African parents always think they know. Oh my gosh, let's not get
It's a
started.
lot.
with
It's a
African
lot. It's a
parenting.
lot. Like, nah, it's definitely a lot. Like, I mean,
We should do
especially the
another.
conservative parents, the ones that are traditional,
Oh my God.
straight to the root. They're like, you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be a lawyer.
Oh, everybody doctors. You too must be a doctor.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
If a
yeah,
cousin
yeah,
is a doctor
yeah.
and you play guitar, it's probably
Yeah.
there's always gonna be
there's
judging
something,
like
you know?
she's on top, you
Exactly.
because you're an
exactly.
artist.
Did you see your cousin? She's doing well.
Yo,
She's
I hate
doing
that
art.
What are you
What is
doing in
art?
this
What is
house?
art?
What are you doing?
You know, you're
It's
busy
a-
embarrassing me all the time with your art.
When is it gonna pay? When
You
is
know?
it? Like those
And the
questions.
funny thing, they ask you when is it gonna pay? What is it gonna put food on your table? But when you bring that bag to
And
the
then
house,
they look
they're
at
going
you
to
different.
eat from
They
it.
look at you different,
They will
exactly.
eat from that
Exactly.
money.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, so honestly, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if your parents are not going to invest, you go and take your route
That's
on
why-
your own.
that's why
period.
eventually-
Drive your life, yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Drive
Take-
your
take the
life.
wheel
They do
for
it,
you.
they do it
Take the
eventually.
wheel.
Take the wheel.
They
Take
do
a
it
look at
eventually.
God will
that
help about you. You
And the
just take
rights.
the wheel. God is
Oi.
there all the way.
Oh.
Whether your parents accept or don't accept.
Boy,
Gooi.
life is all about taking risks.
Yeah, honestly, it's all about risk. If you don't take the risk, who's going to take it for you?
Mm-hmm.
No, 100%.
Honestly,
So
like
now-
yes, that's what I wanted to say. I remember you mentioned something about remembering.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in school, like I said, dumb as hell in certain things, most things, because school wasn't really for me. But it's like when you this like example geography. I don't know any shit about geography. You just put me into a class. I'm literally just sitting there. Anything they tell me, it goes into. It doesn't even go into my head.
Just here, yeah.
Day before
Yeah.
exam, I'm going. I'm like a robot, and I just want to remember so that I can pass the exam.
You know-
ask me,
Pass,
ask me
forget.
those questions after the exam. I don't know anything.
Exactly.
Zero.
Exactly, and that's the waste.
It's a waste.
It's a waste, dude.
I could have gone to
Time.
something else.
You could have started buying wood and start doing your own mental
know,
work.
Like, it's
at
a waste
home.
because a lot of kids feel like that. Like I'm just studying
Just to please my parents,
just to
also.
pause. Just
Because that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's what it's set in our head. It's like,
Yeah.
that's how it should be. This
We're bought into a
distance.
system that you just follow. And
Yeah.
you're just like a sheep. You literally just following. Like, yo, we have to cut that. We have to cut it out.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's why I say new generational penis, guys. Step
Break
up.
the system.
Break the cycle.
Break the
the
cycle.
system.
Break the
Yeah.
Take risks.
Take risk and
Do you?
Do
Like, yeah,
you
man.
do
Do
one
you.
thing that scares you every single day? It's a
Okay.
very yeah. That's my everyday quote. That's my everyday. I do one thing that's scary in the day.
Yeah. No.
That's a good
100%.
What did you do today that was scary?
I'll tell you.
Hey, off camera things. Off
I
camera things.
haven't done anything yet. I haven't, did I?
I don't know.
No, you
no,
you
no.
still have a couple more hours
Yeah,
to go.
yeah.
it's so long.
So,
It's so long.
Good, yeah.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
man. Okay, cool.
I'll tell you on
that's
the
it for
next
today.
show.
Yeah, parents invest in your kids. Kids, if your parents are not going to invest in you, shame. It's fine.
When you're 18, you
yourself.
go do it.
Just
When you're 18.
Do your thing. Not even when you're 18. Go and do your
Go
thing.
and do
Start
your thing
now.
from the start.
Be planning, be plotting.
Start getting crafts.
Plan, plot.
Especially arts. Be creative.
And a diary also is very important. Always have your diary. Take
Writing
notes,
things
your goals, what you
down.
want to achieve for yourself. Write it down. Your parents
Very
will eat from
powerful.
the money that you'll bring home. Don't worry. Don't stress about it.
Yo, guys. So you heard it from all of us. Quite an intriguing topic, eh? Like it's as I said at the start. Maybe I don't know how I worded it, but I hope the minutes that we spent on the topic helped. Yeah, man. Like invest in your kids' potentials and their talents, in their gifts. I feel like it needs to start with like the people upstairs, the government. Like otherwise, it's just something we're talking about. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, like those kind of roots needs to happen eventually. It's happening slowly but surely, but I feel like more needs to be done. I feel like from the parents and from the government. You know what I mean? Because they won't listen. They're not gonna listen to kids. They can listen to the parents. So yeah, man. New generational parents. Let's do better, man. Let's do better. Hope you guys see you next week. Like, subscribe, and let us know what you guys think in the comments, man. See you guys next week. Peace.